What is up, everybody? Welcome back to MLB Baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus where you can catch a new game every single day, 1 p.m. Pacific time, as long as the Mariners are playing. I am playing, and if there's a Mariners off day, which there's only one of left in this entire regular season, you can catch an episode of Chad Champ. We are getting very close to the end of the regular season. There are 14 days until the preseason, or the postseason, excuse me. Could you imagine playing 148 games and it's like, we're almost done with the preseason. We have 13 games remaining. We played 149. I believe this is game 150. 94 and 55 is 149 total games. So this is game number 150, the big 150. Did not think I'd be in this position, but of course, putting them up every single day on YouTube is a little added incentive to make sure that the videos get done, season gets done. I played 60 or 70 games last season, and then kind of fell off. But this season, pushed right on through. Here we go. Seattle. We are about to start a 4-game set against the Oakland Athletics in Oakland. I hope you enjoyed the other teams that we were seeing, because we will be seeing nothing but Athletics and Angels through the rest of these 13 games. Sam Delaplane gets the call today, 1.96 ERA with a 17-4 record, taking on Frankie Montas. I can't remember. It's a much smoother name. He is 8-8 with a 3.75 ERA. As the Athletics 61-88 host the 94-55 Seattle Mariners. I gotta stop taking drinks of soda before I start videos because it causes that problem. Looking at the calendar, we're still 3 games ahead of the Angels. The Angels have we have been with them almost step for step for the last couple of months. They've been able to, it's moved about a game and a half due to like some days off. A couple of times where it's been off of like a one team wins, other team loses sort of scenario. But there you go. 3 games behind us are the Angels. 13 games out are the Astros. I believe the Astros number might actually be 1. It is. They keep losing. They were like 11 games back a couple of games ago, but they've lost 3 in a row. So they just keep falling behind, and they are still somehow in the second position for the wild card. The Yankees just cannot catch enough of a break to get into the second wild card position. Taking a look at the American League East, they're a game and a half back of the Toronto Blue Jays, who have been playing very well lately. The Blue Jays have been streaky. They've had a couple of times where they've been just on fire. They were in first place of the American League wild card there for a little bit, fell way down the rankings, caught fire again, and they were able to actually take over the American League East instead of just being in the wild card race. The American League Central, it's been decided for a while. Minnesota got off to such a huge lead in that division that it's been in hand since basically the start of the season, which is probably a little dramatic, but at the same time, that's what it is. The Mariners, though, hey, we have clinched a postseason appearance. That's new. That was not there yesterday. So there you go. We will be in the postseason. We've locked in at least one game, the wild card game. I think that we'll probably, like, worst case scenario, we'll be hosting the wild card game. But we'll have to see what happens. You'll just have to tune in every single day. So you should scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Couple of huge wins. We outscored Kansas City 21-1 over the last 2 games after that pretty brutal loss. Winners of 4 of the last 5 games. And haven't had a series sweep, but the last 3 series have been 2-1 in favor of the Mariners. So that would be 2, 4, 6, and 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. The Arizona series was a sweep. I apologize. I misread that. The Arizona series was a sweep. Okay. So we're 7-2. 7-2. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're just going to move on. We have a 4-game set in Oakland. We'll be heading over to Los Angeles as well. I'm curious if we'll see Ohtani. They don't have the starters out just yet. I hit the wrong button. I apologize. They don't have the starters just yet, but we'll for sure be seeing Andrew Heaney. But there you go. We have 1 day off, by the way, on the 30th of September, and then we'll move into the first little bit of October, and that'll be the final 3-game set. Like a couple of like straggler hairs that are just being big pains in my ear. Tickles in my ear. Come on. Come on. Okay. We're going to play the full game. Mariners, alternate road, that works. We're in Oakland. Looks like we got a little bit of a rainy day today. Let's see, how is the energy doing today? We have a right-handed pitcher, so we could use a little more of a lefty lineup. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Fraley, Crawford, Lewis, Seager, Haniger, France, Moore, White, Murphy. Oh, Murphy definitely needs to get subbed out. Torrens will go in for him. We do have a couple of other guys that we probably should use. We have Trammell. We have Bishop. They're not super highly rated, but they are very fast. I think we're okay for today. I think we'll just kind of leave this the way it is. We have that left, right, left lineup, righties throughout the rest of it. We'll see if the game does anything. It doesn't. Yeah, 199 home runs. Kyle Seager hit the big 5-0 yesterday. 596 runs scored. We have 1,087 strikeouts. This is a good time. This is the perfect time to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. Make sure you're notified. Do all that good stuff. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot. I blew my whole spiel earlier. Oops. So there you go. While the game loads, just hanging out. Halo 2 went up this morning.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain
Go check that out.
down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West.
94 and 55, 61 and 88. I feel like it's been quite a while since we've seen Oakland, but I don't remember.
Leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next.
Frankie Montes, that's what it is. Montes. 29 starts, 8-8 record, 3.75 ERA, 148.2 innings pitched, 110 strikeouts, 61 walks. As we are in a rainy Oakland for today's series opener, Montes. All right.
Jake Fraley. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
2-seam slider, 4-seam splitter.
You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. Two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today.
First one was outside with the ball. Second one in for a strike. Trying to be a little more patient at the plate here. That was not patient at the plate at all. That was a ball.
And that's out number 1.
Kansas City getting crushed by Cleveland, 14-3.
So stepping in is J.P. Crawford, lifetime in this matchup. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He also has 1 home run. A little tardy there. No balls.
Real bad.
Strike.
Real bad there.
He's been a dominant offensive force this year. A quick look at his last 10 games paints a
Oh no.
picture.
Oh no.
Batting averages
Oh
below
no.
250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little
Yankees looking good.
dog days. You want to finish strong as only a handful of games
If
left.
we can get the Yankees, this is the only time I'll ever root for the Yankees, is if it's for my benefit.
Away in at bat to calibrate that fastball again.
There we go.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
If the Yankees can get ahead of the Astros and we can avoid the Astros, that would be fantastic.
There's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4 hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Yes, he pops the
Ooh,
first
I
pitch
wanted that
foul
one,
behind
but
the
it,
plate. And
he had been going low, so I kind of gambled a little bit.
over 300 on the season.
Went for it. Instead, he went high. Thankfully, it was just a foul ball and not a popped in the inning.
Now a swing and
That
a
was
startling
so early.
ground
That
ball.
was so early. Ugh. Gross.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
I don't know why I swung at that. That was a disgustingly, heinously late swing.
Major League Baseball on the show.
Weird lighting there. Everybody else is okay, but they're not weird. Sam Delaplane on the mound today. 29 starts, 17-4 record, 1.96 ERA, 169.2 innings, 142 strikeouts, 9 walks.
Starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
So now into the box is Porter Witt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Dan Fellas,
We only used 3 pitchers in the entirety of that Kansas City series. 3 complete games. Granted, one of them was an 8-inning game because we lost, but
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do
bullpen should be well rested, ready to go today.
They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Porter Witt.
I don't know
for the first out
why
here in the
he's
bottom
I don't know why
half of the
he's
first.
mad at that. I also don't understand why his name is one of the worst audio stitches. It's so weird. Like, obviously it's better than it was in the 90s. But like that one feels just wrong. Porter Witt. And the Packers are up by 4. All right. Good start with the strikeout for Delaplane.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ooh, fouled away.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled
Yuck.
toward right center field. Lewis waits on it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball.
Oh, by
game
the way,
yesterday.
new series, 4-game series. Opportunity to
First shift here, now the pitch. And a
open
swing
another
fields
pack
a
of baseball
foul
cards.
out
If we get a
of play to the right.
4-game sweep,
I love the
I'll
aggressive
open
approach by this pitcher
a
right
card,
now. On the mound,
an Allen and Ginter
first
World's
3
Champions
bases.
card, and I'll open some of the new cards I bought the other day, the 2021 Topps Fire cards. So if we can get a 4-game sweep, that'll be the reward.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches.
Of course,
in
a
row,
tied
outside
series
corner for
or
strikes.
a series loss, we won't be opening anything.
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt,
Final 4 games or 4 series of the season.
Pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Slider
That
whiffed on
worked.
for
All right.
strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing in the
Man, I bet her
inning
pretzel's
first.
getting all wet.
On to the second now from the Coliseum.
I feel like if I went to a sporting event in the rain, I wouldn't get any food. I'd just get like some hot chocolate.
Check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Just call it good.
I am hearing that
Hi,
heavy
Heidi.
rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
Interesting. You might not have been able to hear that because I forgot to adjust the audio from the game I was playing most recently, which was Hot Wheels Unleashed. That video will be going up on Tuesday.
It's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems.
Oh, nice snag at third. I thought that might have gotten over him, but was not the case. That was a 2-seam. I was looking a little high on that one. It was right over the middle of the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Okay, that one. Jake
Jake
Fraley, 331 average, leads the American League by 2 points. 329, 329, 322. Kyle Seager in fourth.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable.
Ooh, that got over him. Okay.
As far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Also, I feel bad for the mascots. I watched a little bit of the Washington Huskies Oregon Ducks game, and it was really coming down. The rain was really pouring in Seattle. Big surprise. And I just happened to see when they cut to the mascot, like Harry Husky. It's just like, oh man, they could have maybe not brought him out. Just have him hang out inside.
Particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets
Of course, they have that issue down in Pullman as well with the snow. How warm is that mascot costume? You know, is it warm enough in the winter?
His prior history in this matchup, he's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch.
Oh my God, I'm just off. I'm like not seeing it well here.
The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss.
I'm late. I'm so late. I'm so late. Ugh.
No score.
I need some caffeine. I need something to wake me up here.
So now it's Mark Canna. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Mark. Canna.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's just outside. Damn.
The 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a nice change up in the corner there.
Changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Ball one.
Ooh, okay. Just a smidge high. Both of the racing games that I've played recently, Hot Wheels Unleashed and Forza Horizon 5, both of those are very loud games. So I have to turn the audio down, and I forgot to fix it. There's a nice strike. Both of them also very good racing games.
On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a beautiful double play right there. That's what you like to see.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next up, Austin Allen. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now
Got
the
that slider back.
gets the call to the
Feeling better
bottom
with it
part
over
of
the last week or so. It was gone from me for a while,
with
but
no score.
feeling better with it at the moment, which is always nice.
Changeup
That's a
gets it
beautiful
out in front for
change-up
strike
swing and
2.
miss. That's what you like to see.
Down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And an off-speed
That's
pitch.
a
Swung
nice
and missed.
change up
That
there.
side is retired.
All right.
Nothing doing there for the A's.
We have a hit in
To the
each
third
inning
with
so
no
far,
score.
but no runs have crossed. I think we only have singles as well. Late on these fastballs.
Into the box, Luis Torrens, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the AB on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Good timing on the slider. I'm just late on the heaters. That wasn't a great hit, but timing-wise was okay. Now I get to... All right, looks like they're giving Los Angeles a loss today. 3.5 games back now. Houston, they're giving them a win. I think we can eliminate them regardless.
Next, it'll be Jake Fraley, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Is that gonna bloop? Is that gonna bloop? Oh, it's not. Oh, we went back-to-back high fastballs. Ah, God damn it.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And just so late on it.
Crawford. This one's flared toward left center. David
Fuck me. Oh my God.
here as his side is quickly retired.
Ugh.
Mariners are down
I was in such a good flow with all those Kansas City pitchers.
No score.
This guy's fastball is so quick, and I'm late on that. I'm on time with the sliders.
Played here is
Just not making good hits.
we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September.
I mean, the average is okay. Ribbies aren't necessarily his fault.
Here's the first pitch to him. As
People
he'll
aren't
take a
getting on in
changeup
front of
here
him
for strike 1.
if he keeps leading off innings
Jumped
like
ahead with
this.
strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching.
That's not
ahead
what I wanted at all.
and
That
have the hitters
fucking
on their
sucked.
heels.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting
One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotti. The pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ugh. Gross.
The 1-0. Hard hit at third. Oh, look at Seager to first.
There you go. Getting muddy today. That's nice.
And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. At the plate, Logan Davidson. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford gloves it.
There you go. There you go. All right, 1/3 done. Not a whole lot of action so far. Good defense here for the Mariners. Nice couple plays there by Seager and Crawford. Speaking of Seager, he's in the middle of the beefcake portion of our lineup. Lewis Seager Haniger. We'll see where Montes wants to go. Fuck me. Yuck. Gross.
This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So one down, no one aboard. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it.
God damn it.
On to first, and that is
About the only good timing I've had on that, any of his fastballs. Ugh.
So two are gone here in the M's half of the fourth. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First offering.
Early on that. Okay, that's weird.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
There we go. That's better. There we go.
Base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. And the screen shows the story right there.
Just fighting myself here.
He certainly has. He's seeing the
I'm jet lagged from Kansas City. That's the problem.
Off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
So here now is Ty France. As he will look at a
There
first
we go.
pitch fastball.
Two-seam
for ball
fastball.
one.
That works.
1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 is taken below
That's
the
low.
zone
That's
for a
low.
ball.
All right. Maybe look for a fastball challenge here.
If I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0.
There we go. There we go. This one's probably a pitch that I should just let go, regardless. Best case scenario, you get a walk. Worst case scenario, you have a 3-1 count.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike.
Did not need to swing at that. I doubt it would have been called ball 4, but wow. Okay.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Started with okay, so it's, well, I mean, okay.
First offering on its way. As he'll go after the first
My
two and comes empty
God,
with strike 1.
that is so late. Yikes. 2-seam slider, 4-seam splitter.
offering.
That was a bad swing. Both of those bad swings. I'm guessing so now I'm early on him.
Fastballs in a row.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mariners leave a couple onto the bottom of the fourth now.
I should have known better. I should have known better, but I don't. We played 149, now 150 games, and I still can't figure this shit out. God damn it.
First pitch on its way. To third, there is Seager. And there's one away. Digging in next. Tony Kemp flew out
God damn it.
last time up.
Got the walk, runner in scoring position. It was weird because he called that fourth ball as I was figuring that he probably wouldn't have called that fourth pitch a ball, and then he called the fifth pitch ball. I'm like, well, wait, hold on. That's weird.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike.
And what I was saying is the commentators don't really, the commentators specified that the umpires won't give you those calls on the edge if you're not throwing strikes consistently. And so it was a bad swing on pitch number 4. Because he could have called it, worked out fine, and then I struck out anyway, so it didn't matter in the end. But I at least gave myself that chance. Come on.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good
4
job
strikeouts
there
already for
exploiting
Delaplane.
That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, come on. First pitch strikes the other day were 100%. There we go. That's a nice two-seam fastball.
This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Trying to pick up
That one just
corner,
missed.
but
Oh,
this misses,
God.
and it's back to even at
I mean,
2
everything's
balls and 2
low.
strikes.
Slider's the only pitch he hasn't seen so far. This at bat.
Got him on the good
All right,
slider
that'll work.
there, swung on and missed.
All right, so we're
He's
through
down
4.
on
Not a whole lot going on offensively.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Leading off for Seattle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
First baseman, Evan White.
Now here's the pitch.
Okay, that's fine. Didn't miss anything there. I am swinging and missing a lot on first pitches. That's bad. He's thanks to the
This one's flared out toward left.
drop.
In
Okay.
comes the left
Okay.
fielder.
All right.
Can't get there as it falls in.
All right. That'll work.
Man, he's
Thanks to the walk, we got a couple of extra pitches, so we were able to get that pitch count elevated a little bit more.
For a pitcher right now,
We have a shot to get it up to 10. When we entered the 4th inning, he had thrown about 25. So, being able to get him,
Into the box, Luis Torrens.
oh boy, in the realm of like, hey, maybe 10 per is pretty nice.
0 for 1 after grounding out in his
Not a
only trip
great
to the plate so far.
swing there. All right. I am a little off balance. I'm not exactly sure where he wants to go. Does he want to go high in the zone, low in the zone? He's done a good job of changing it up.
And he takes
He's
one
also
off the
missing
inside
a
for
lot,
ball
and
2.
I really need to
I don't blame him for not
slow down slow myself down because he's all over the place.
Today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No runs, 4 hits, and no
This guy?
errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line, a fair ball. And now
All
they
right.
have runners at the corners to
Sacrifice
start
fly,
the
now a
inning.
possibility.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't,
I'm
this
guessing
is
that
what
that was
happens.
still a little bit of a
2
late
batters, 2 base hits,
late
first to
swing,
third,
but
nobody out.
Yeah, and you
Thankfully
just
off
have
the
to
end of the
prepare
bat.
yourself as an offensive player. You're just
That'll
trying to
work.
get
All right,
to the
Fraley.
third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
ah, that was late. Ah, that was late. Ah,
No hits
damn
to
it.
this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Well, this is pulled
Fuck.
in by the shortstop, but he's safe at third as he's able to
Oh.
scramble back. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's got runners at the corners.
I'm doing everything I can to just give this batting title give the batting title away.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh
Straight up.
my
Takes
fucking
Makes the play, and
Lord.
they're 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Up next, Kyle Lewis, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this pitcher's gonna
That
have
was
to
so
step off
far
the mound
inside.
right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
1-2. Here it is. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davidson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mariners leave a couple. Halfway home, still no score.
That's brutal.
For
Brutal.
the bottom of the 5th, here's Heidi Watney.
Hi, Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Fuck, dude. 5 hits, no runs across.
The base hit his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hits this one hard the other way. And gets through, and he'll reach base
And that was
again on
just
his
the
second
ugliest
base
way to
hit.
lose it. The Fraley hit, like, fine, you know.
So
Not
only
the biggest
second
deal.
he's given up tonight.
Yeah,
Right to the guy. That's been happening a lot lately, especially for Fraley, which is unfortunate. Because he's in the lead for the batting average title. And, you know, going 0 for 3, 1 for 4, you know, is it going to help? And that's assuming that we can get a hit with him. But the immediate following pop-up by Crawford was brutal, and then
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal
fly
some
out from
strikes
Lewis
early
into
in
the
count,
inning.
could be something
I got to be able to catch those runners in from third.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
It was a good send off of the single from Terrens. Get him all the way over there because he has, he's pretty quick, so that's good news.
0-2 count and the pitch. And this is
That'll
swung
work.
on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strike.
Defensively, though, playing pretty well. Offensively, I am all out of sync. I'm all out of sorts. The nearly 100-mile-an-hour fastball is really giving me trouble today.
But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Batter will be Austin Allen. As the first pitch
That's a
to him
nice
is in there
slider.
for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And now a
Got him on the corner. Got him on the corner. That was a generous strike call. 7 strikeouts with
I
Delaplane.
wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
into the box now, Seth Brown. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
So Seager coming up here to lead off the 6th.
Times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
Couldn't quite get there with Fraley, but that's all right.
Kenna is off at first with 2 away. And another
That
foul
one's
ball.
fouled away.
The 0-2 once more.
There's a nice strikeout right there.
Got him on strikes.
Wow. Okay. Delaplane on fire today. That's 8
We've
strikeouts.
got a tight game through 5. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
All right.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Yanked hard but foul to the right.
Real
This guy's been
early.
really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Skied
Damn
in
it.
there to straightaway left.
I was okay. Surprisingly, that was good timing.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So here is Mitch Haniger. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was bad.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brown is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter,
Next will be the designated hitter, Ty France.
Ty France.
Walked last
Now here's the
time.
pitch. Way
I'm
late on the
so
fastball for
fucking
strike
behind
one.
on this.
Hey, it's tough when your team is
It's
being
driving me
scoreless
nuts.
on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with
That was a bad
down.
swing. I'm super late and now I'm early. Ugh, gross. I hate all of this. Watch for the slider out of the zone.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Good job
Ugh,
going down.
gross.
And
That was
hanging
not
with
a
it
great
that
pitch
time.
either.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Damn it.
He's under it.
Well, at least I'm making the left fielder earn his paycheck today. That 6th inning's all yours, buddy.
Mariners. And this
Fuck
is still
me.
a 0-0 ball game.
This is so bad.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotti. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
At the plate now, Logan Davidson shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Now to the plate, here is Porter Witt. He bounced out last
I
time
don't
up.
think I had much of a shot there at the second out.
First pitch on the way. As he'll
That's okay.
swing and send a chopper out to second. He's right
Buckle
there.
down here. We're good.
Gets him to
We're good.
Digging in will be Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
With how poorly I've been batting, a run here for them would be
What a
huge.
well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
0-2. Here it is. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field.
Wow.
This has some carry to it, and it
Wow.
is gone. Home run.
Wow. Holy shit.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
With 2 away. Damn it. 2 away in an 0-2 count. Tony Kemp coming through. That's frustrating.
Still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Four seam, I wanted low. Sailed on me a little bit.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
All right. 2 runs, a bloop and a
The
blast.
Athletic strike for 2.
Haven't been able to
Coming
do
on this
a
two-run
whole lot of
run.
anything.
Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Oakland.
We have some decent power, decent speed here coming up in the last chunk of the order.
second baseman, Dylan Moore.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Moreland trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
We get some arms going as well. Might want to even just bring somebody in. Granted, that's... Damn it. I thought I was going to be able to get out of that last inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Next, it'll be Evan White, singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short.
Oh, God damn it!
Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Hey, that's a great stop right there. He had to make a perfect play after that nice backhand stop, and he did exactly that. He couldn't have transferred that ball from his glove to his hand and released the throw any better.
In now, Luis Torrens. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in account. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down.
Oh, I'm so frustrated with myself. I'm so frustrated with myself. Stop swinging at this shit.
Balance all game.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Chapman has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Come on, dude. Fuck. Fuck. That is so frustrating.
Last half of the 7th here, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha.
The center fielder, Mark Canha.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Seager has it. And that's the first out.
Playing really well defensively, too. It's just one really great hit for Oakland that gave them a 2-0 lead. It might honestly be enough. I just don't...
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 out, nobody on.
I was moving a cord around today. I think I goofed the monitor where it sits.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D.
I guess the good news is that the Angels lost, so... Or they're giving them the loss.
He hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Henniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal.
So that
with
bunt,
rain coming down, and that can make
before that
every
2-run
play
blast
a
really
little
came in
bit of
handy,
adventure.
because instead of the double play, obviously it was only one out.
And he did there
We were able to
to
get
hold it down.
the second out, advancing him to third.
And now here is Seth Brown. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for Oakland, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Fraley, Crawford, Lewis coming up.
So now here is Jake Fraley. Bit of an uncharacteristic performance from the league's batting average leader as he's been held hitless so far today.
You know, you amass so many ABs. Usually an offer this late in the game won't kill you. But I'll tell you what, fighting for a batting crown, he can't afford to take an offer right here. One knock does not move his average, and I think if we asked him right now, he would certainly take that long dart to right to keep him.
I mean, this feels like the first that first Kansas City game. Like, the contact's been decent. That was like not bad. It just was right to the defender. You had one that went right to the shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And
That's a single, that's a single.
Can't get there as it falls. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. As he will
That's
take
fine.
a
I'll take
fastball
that.
in there at the
I was
knees
looking
for
high.
strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
While I'm thinking about it, I will go ahead and schedule Munoz.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case.
I wouldn't be surprised if they bring in a new pitcher here.
That's
Yeah, that's 7 hits against him.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
All right, Diekman, 33 games, 0-4 record, 11 holds, 32.2 innings pitched, 3.31 ERA, 40 to 23 strikeouts to walks. I am so tired.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt,
4-seam, slider, and a sinker.
They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Down the third baseline. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss. He
God
offered a
damn
ball
it! I
way
knew it
outside
was
the strike
coming and
zone
I
for out
didn't
number
stop
2.
myself.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging,
I knew it. As soon as I read it, 2 strikes, he's gonna throw that fucking slider.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Henniger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Crawford over at second. Lewis on at first with 2 down. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 2-0. Andres Munoz is on.
Munoz coming on in. 59 games, 5-7 record. 20 holds, 75.1 innings, 2.39 ERA, 4 strikeouts off of 100. He is very well rested here. I don't think I've been able to pitch with Munoz for like a week now. I didn't need him in any of the 3 games against Kansas City, but even before that, I used him for like 2 innings, and he was just like, that was all of his stamina. I think I used him maybe in that first Boston game. Oh, the Astros are playing the Angels. Interesting. And the Astros teed off on the Angels 15-3. So, unfortunately, even with the Yankees win, they weren't able to make any sort of progress.
From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass.
Well, that is inconvenient.
So
I do think I threw mostly sliders there. So that's a little...
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Damn it. I think that's a... Hey, we're throwing a lot of these sliders.
Logan Davidson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Surprised that was Lewis's ball and not the one of the infielders. Didn't seem like it went very deep into the outfielder.
Try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Munoz certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Now here's the first offering. 2 out with the man at first. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching.
Damn, that low inside corner. That is deceptively cold.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed.
All right, that'll work.
Final
Okay, here we go. We have 3 outs left.
strand one.
Unfortunately, Fraley went 0 for today. That'll kill his streak. Hopefully, won't do too much to damage his chances at the average crown. Trevor Rosenthal coming on in here. 47 games. Looking for save number 27. Has a 2-9 record. 46.2 innings pitched. 3.66 ERA. 53 to 30 strikeouts to walks.
And that'll bring in Ty France.
Listen, it's
6, 7, 8 hitters here.
Closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get
4-seam slider, change up, 2-seam.
He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he
There
can
we go.
to give the guy behind him a chance
All
to
right.
be the guy.
Pretty good timing on that.
To left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
He stayed up in the zone on that pitch.
And there are 2 aboard
I liked
now.
it.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, deal with this pitch is
Oh, you know what?
trouble the entire
Shoot, he
time
plays
so
first
far.
base.
Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust
Wait,
through in this.
no, I don't want... What are you talking about? Why would I... He's a 62 speed. The other guy that we should be worried about is Ty France.
The next batter will be Evan White.
Ooh, that was a bad swing. I was looking for it up in the zone.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout.
Fuck
Get
me.
on this guy and make him nervous.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I don't know how many that is. I don't want to know how many that is today. It's been fucking awful.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball
God, that's
1.
infuriating. I know it's coming. I know it's coming, and I just choose to swing anyway.
Rosenthal's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. The second for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Jake Fraley. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you usually only see...
Come on! Come on!
to keep this hit streak alive.
Why did it go right to him again?
Career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll
Damn
be in the
it.
rearview mirror.
That is...
He's a good one, and we'll see how many more he can rack up.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Oakland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Frankie Montes earned his 9th win of the year. Sam Delaplane Pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss.
That is so frustrating.
The save is 27th of the campaign.
So
that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney.
It was one good hit from Kemp that gave them the win, and I had runners on third twice, and I couldn't cash either of them in. Fraley went 0 for 5, and I don't understand.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
I don't even know.
For the Mariners, no runs, 9 hits, no errors.
No run, 9 fucking hits, dude. 9 hits. And I couldn't cash anything in.
2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Man, this loss fucking stings. So irritated. Montas gets the win. Andy is the player of the game. 7.1 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, no earned runs. Sam Delaplane, 7 innings, 5 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned runs. It was the one swing from Tony Kemp, who went 1 for 4, had that 2-run home run. Ty France was 2 for 3 with a walk. Lewis 2 for 4. Crawford 1 for 4. Haniger 1 for 4. I think the only person maybe not the only. We accumulated 9 hits, put some pressure on towards the end there, and then we got a lucky extra at bat and wasn't able to do anything with it. Thought it was going to be a double play that was going to end the game, but instead we got 1 bonus at bat, and I fail to comprehend these games sometimes. You see it with like Boston 4-3 close game, 6-0. Like the Kansas City series was so weird because the first game was a super tight loss, 3-2, and then I just clobbered them to the tune of 21-1 over the following 2 games combined. And I went in, coming into Oakland, I thought, okay, we'll keep the hot bats hot and keep it going, and that was not the case. We got 9 hits. It slid right into that awful stat box or whatever, where it's a bunch of hits, no fucking runs, and defense that's playing pretty good minus 1 mistake. And that's it. It's an 0-2 2-out situation. 1 pitch ends the inning, and it's a home run for them. A 2-run shot. And it's so fucking frustrating. I couldn't get anything going offensively. I was slow on the fastballs early. I got fooled on a bunch of sliders that I knew were coming. That's frustrating. Even with that, still got hits consistently towards the end of that game. Couldn't do anything with it. And Fraley went 0 for 5. And I am so fucking annoyed. Oh my God. Ugh. I guess just wash this one off and try again tomorrow. Game number 150, a little unceremonious. We do maintain a 3-game lead over the Angels, and the Astros still in contention, though their elimination game is won. So a little bit of a bummer that we weren't able to take advantage of the Angels losing. The Angels and the Astros are playing each other, so that's that. I don't even know. It's a 4-game set, Houston and Los Angeles, so we'll see how that is. Shohei Ohtani looks like he'll pitch in game number 2 against us. I fucking hate playing against Shohei Ohtani. He is my literal nightmare personified. He has a super fast 4-seam fastball and a disgusting secondary pitch, and that's all he has to throw because I can't figure it out. We have 3 more games in this series to try and right the ship, but that was not what I wanted to see early for the first game of this series. We're not going to obviously get the sweep. We're going to try and salvage one tomorrow, bring the series to 1-1. I don't know. I guess thanks, Houston, As much as I'd like to see you eliminated from playoff contention, thanks for at least keeping the gap 3 games. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's game. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunaSourceRex for another installment of Mariners Baseball. Game number 151 is coming your way. That'll be Monday, the 8th of November. We got Halo 2. Those are going up. It's a 2-part series. Tuesday, Hot Wheels Unleashed. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm not 100% sure what's going to go up. Might get some more Forza Horizon 5 in there. Yeah, so just stick around. Stay tuned. Baseball 1 p.m., random videos, gameplay stuff at 6 a.m. A little bit of everything. Indie games, big games, sports games. If I like it, I'm playing it, and I'm streaming it here. Might do something, well, never mind. Because I was going to say might do a weird game on Wednesday, but then I remembered that my equipment is broken. All the equipment around me is failing. I can't edit videos on my computer, and the AV to HDMI thing that I've been using for a while, that's gone poo-poo, so I got to order one of those. Anyway, that's what I'm going to go do. Go have some retail therapy after this infuriating loss. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Mariners!